Hi everyone, it's Burak from Trading Channels and I'm back with the weekend video. Now it's 19th of December. We start as always with ESE mini contract. The red support has held at the recent lows. Okay, recent meaning just beginning of December. Then we had a big push clearly, then came down, but then Federal Reserve did kind of a trick, had a huge push now, and then the next day it was completely reversed. I'm not saying it's turning bearish, not yet. I reckon as long as this green support rail, you can see it has been quite instrumental. As long as this green support rail is holding, there won't be any big pullback. But if it touches that red support one more time, then we may see a breakdown, because that would be the fourth or fifth touch. Then yes, then the green support may also give way. So we'll have to see if this red support gets challenged one more time, and that level is, I'm gonna point it out, it's about 4,550. So any move below 4,550, that would look quite shaky, quite risky. It would be risk off, I believe. Dow Jones was unimpressed by the entire move yo-yo action over the last week. This is Fed, but I mean, it didn't really revisit the laws of these laws, but actually ES had kind of quite retraced off all that support, and Nasdaq did the same. So you can see this is the bounce and this is the comeback. So, but Dow Jones has been quite resilient lately, especially since the break of the red resistance, and now this is a consolidation. The double support was at the golden plus blue plus the green support. So that was like a triple support that happened, and then we had a huge push to break out of this. So this was initially the bull flag, but then it had failed with the Omicron panic, but then it got recovered. So I reckon the minimum target for Dow Jones is the golden top band, which is just below 37,000. Nasdaq here had bounced off the green bottom band. This is the green top band. So this is where, on Friday we said if it wants to really go, this is exactly the point, and we had a big bounce from there. Unless it gets really revisited and gets broken to the downside, I think we're going to go all the way to the blue resistance one more time. And that blue resistance has been very, very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11. So countless number of times it has tried, especially after the Fed meeting this week, and it just failed to break. But if it gets there and touches that and breaks, then I reckon there will be one more touch on that 17,000, that double resistance. That red plus golden at 16,750 was the level where it reversed, and we may revisit that level just over 17,000 if the blue resistance can be broken. So it is a very critical action now. Russell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this blue rail has been holding, and this is really the bottom since March. I mean, it hasn't done nothing. The small caps, this was very promising, that kind of breakout, and this was the resistance that was broken. However, it was very short-lived. So look, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, was broken, got back tested, but then Omicron basically caused another sell-off. I still expect this Omicron sell-off to be retraced as a minimum target, 2,325. Hence, I'm holding the half long that we have. This red and blue supports are holding. this golden resistance, I believe, is going to be broken soon to get to the 2,300 plus level next week. FTSE had tried this golden resistance quite a few times, but so far failed. But if we go over 7,400 one more time, it will open the way to 7,600 pretty quickly. And actually the futures chart also shows, this is futures continues on FTSE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this green resistance should be broken at the next touch for a big run. And that is, you know, this is from 2018 high. So this is very, very critical resistance. And once it's broken, and if it can be broken, there will be a very good 200 points rally very quickly. Oil, this is Omicron crash. Green support was broken, but then it recovered fairly quickly. Then the blue channel was broken to the upside, got back tested. One second. Got back tested, another move down after the golden resistance, and then golden resistance was broken, got back tested as well. Now, not sure about if it's going to hold or not, but the red channel is certainly a kind of a bull flag formation. If the red top band eventually breaks, then this Omicron sell-off will be recovered, and the minimum target will be 78, 79. Natgas, so disregard this blue and green lines, sorry, black and green lines for now. This red resistance that was broken and back tested, it got back tested twice recently. You can see here, this is the first one, this is the second one. On the other hand, natgas had broken this golden channel, this perfectly formed golden channel, to the downside with a gap, and then it basically recovered to fill the gap, but then it fell below the golden resistance. With the help of the black resistance, I'm going to show you on the 4-hourly chart. You can see here, okay, that black internal resistance, the black top band, and the green top band. So there's quite a few very significant overhead resistances on natgas. However, if this red support defends its ground, then we may see an interim major low. Look here, there, and there. So 3 times tested that support. And it's holding so far, but it's not too far from that support. If it does break, then I think it will melt further down. So we have to keep an eye on this. If the black resistance breaks, which is maybe another 100 points from here, 100 ticks from here, then we'll backtest the golden resistance one more time, possibly come back down, and then later on, I mean, it can go sideways and chop for a while, but if it really wants to break, it has to break everything and get over or back inside the golden channel. Gold had come down pretty hard. The green bottom band held. Then the bounce basically moved and cleared the blue resistance. Now the blue top band is holding. This is a bull flag formation. Okay, the red major bull flag had been broken and backtested. This was second backtest level. But if the blue top band breaks, I reckon we're going to see 1900 fairly quickly within the green channel. However, of course, green channel may become later on a bear flag too. So we have to watch out for that. If it doesn't want to build a bear flag, then it has to break the top band as soon as possible. Silver, you may remember this purple channel. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Actually, it's much better on the spot chart. Okay, here I'm going to delete this one. Sorry, actually we don't have to delete it. Right, the purple supports were holding, then it came down pretty hard. Let me put it on the 4-hourly to see the close-up view. Okay, so here. Okay, disregard the green. Okay, this purple supports. Okay, 5 times. Then it was broken together with the blue support. I said this is the silver losing. Bottom is falling off. But then it was a fake out, and it really quickly recovered back into the purple channel and moved on, which is why we had to draw this second purple line, and that's exactly where it bounced this week. And the blue channel is still holding, not a very accurate channel unless I put here this one. Okay, the purple supports are holding, so the purple bottom band is holding. This was the level where it's still containing the downside, but of course it has to move all the way to the blue top band and then break it to the upside, and that level is around 25 right now. Otherwise silver may really break to the downside, so we can't disregard that possibility. Forex, here is euro, tried, so this is the golden support. All right, this golden support was broken and back tested 3 times, and this is this last time it was back tested just this week. This black channel may turn into a bull flag, but so far it's not doing it. But what we have here, let me show you like this, getting closer. Okay, so this here at just over 112, okay, may cause a big bounce, and then the rally may break to the upside. So this black top band is the line in the sand if it wants to rally. Otherwise, we may see the red bottom band tested one more time at around 111.20 or so. Okay, and that would be, of course, another support. So this black bottom band is a support, but the red bottom band is also another support. And here, the red top band held. This was a potential channel until it bounced. It basically reversed, and that's exactly where it reversed. Now the golden support didn't hold. Okay, it's back testing the internal support. The blue channel is a major bull flag, but of course for a bull flag to be called a bull flag, it has to be broken to the upside. So far I don't see anything that sort, but a break to the red top band, break off the red top band, for me is going to be a long entry, because this is the perfect channel to the downside, and the break to the upside is going to be long for me. US dollar Japanese yen had reversed at the green and red resistance. This is the Omicron crash, a sell-off, and I think it's going to be retraced first, gain back at around 115.20 or so, and then maybe we see another dive, but so far it's not really doing it. This here is kind of inverse of euro. This is the golden support, so resistance that was broken. This is 2 back tests, so this is the second back test on that golden support. Any break to the downside would of course take it to the green bottom band and probably break it to the downside eventually. This is Kiwi. Its bottom band at 0.767 came very close to that, but it didn't touch it. And we may see it's now back testing the blue broken channel. We may see a proper test on that just below 67, and then a bounce from there would be a long for my money, to be honest. So there is that. Aussie dollar had broken already the blue channel, and it had broken the golden bull flag, you can see, and it's now back testing that bull flag. So there is some news action. Clearly this kind of big push usually happens with news, that is new Federal Reserve, etc. Now it's basically retracing, so we may see a little bit more retracement, but after that I expect more upside. The only thing that worries me would be if it wants to really test the red bottom band to form this bull flag similar to Kiwi, because this red bottom band hasn't been touched for the second time. So there is that. Okay, have a good rest of the weekend, guys. Bye.